Vail, I thought it would be a great idea for you to feel what the pads are like for yourself, so you have some idea of what your horse is going to experience.
I'd like that.
Okay, so what I've done is I've set them up, and I am not going to tell you what density they are. We're just going to have you step on them, and then you can just give us a little feedback about what you notice from each of the pads.
Okay.
Okay, so just start and step on this one, 1 foot on each pad. Okay, and then step to the next one. So what's different there?
The first one was way more firm.
Yep.
And my balance felt like it was coming back through my heels more on the back of my body, and this one feels like, because it's more squishy, I'm exploring more different options.
Right, exactly. And that's exactly what the horses do. Is we have the really firm one for the horses that it's most ground-like, you know, in terms of solid, but it will give really slowly. The impression pad doesn't give to your weight that quickly because you don't weigh what a horse weighs, right? So we'll see when we put the horses on it how the impression pad will give to their weight.
Yeah.
But you don't weigh very much, so of course you didn't even make a dent in the pad. Okay, and then step on the next one.
Oops. Oh wow. It feels like a slow sinking. Like
oh, cool. Okay.
a little bit. Kind of between the two as far as squishiness, but
oh, okay. And then when you're ready, step on the next one. So that's interesting. You take a really deep breath when you stand on that one.
Yeah, this one, it feels the most centered in my body. Like
Yeah.
it feels, I don't know if it's because I've already learned having stepped on the others, but
Yeah, well, everyone is a little different, and I think that's exactly why we have the differences for the horses. It's just like you feel. It's like, it's just, this one
It
is
makes me
different
wanna
from the other one.
stretch.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah. And this is the softest one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's weird. The green felt more wobbly.
Oh,
but
that's interesting. Yeah.
This one felt like a
yeah, that you really squish
easing
into
it. Yeah.
And I think that's why horses that are painful really like this pad, because it's just that comfort.
I've had a lot of injuries that I've
Oh,
spinal
okay.
injuries.
Yeah, there you go. Because that's
Yeah.
what, you know, horses that, all the pads offer some degree of comfort, but this one being so soft.
Joint.
Okay, and then you can step on the slants. You know, and obviously we're changing the angles here.
Yeah. This one feels nice too. It made me relax. Like
yeah,
really.
you can see that in your face. So you've just walked on all of them on the diffuse surface. What I'm going to do is turn them over so you can feel the direct surface.
Okay.
Because each pad has 2 different surfaces.
Oh, great.
So I'm just going to flip them all over.
Yeah, I haven't actually, I don't know anything about this, so.
It's great, actually, because you're like the horses. You know,
First
you have
time.
no expectations, and so it's a really honest response. Okay, and you can start again.
Oh, wow. Much different. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice because for every pair of pads you have 2 surfaces.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, and
That's
then
really
the next
firm.
one.
Kind of feels uncertain.
Yeah. And now I didn't smooth out the ground either.
You can definitely
so
feel all the
you can
different
feel all that,
arena
right?
surface.
And when you're ready to the next one. Yeah, it's
I
okay.
don't know if you want feedback. I was trying to figure out what.
Yeah, but that one, that one I can watch your face, and that one confuses you more than
It
the
was
others.
confusing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I was like,
you're
what
not
is
sure.
this?
Do you like it? Don't like it? Yeah, I can see that.
It almost felt like I wanted to step off of it, like I wasn't sure, and then I'm like, okay, just stay here.
Yeah.
Be with it. Like, what is? It felt uncertain. Like.
Well, and that's why, like with the horses, you've got to offer it to them to see what they prefer, because, like, every horse is a little different,
Right.
and so you just don't know until you try it.
We're gonna have some fun today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah, you like the slants.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, and then the last one is the pods, and just
Okay.
come around this way and we'll face forward. And these are the air-filled pods. See, and they're quite different than everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can imagine with a horse that.
Right. The
feel-
horses have to be used to standing on the different pads before you go to the pods because, first of all, it's such a small area, and you can feel how it pushes up into your foot.
Yep.
So I find some horses really like this. I had a horse that she'd broken her jaw, and the
wow.
girl she was riding with Greg Best, and he said, "Get to Wendy if you can," and she brought her to an expo, and we put the horse on the pods after a little bit of pads, and you could see the horse's face starting to melt.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually I feel it in my face. I started going like this.
Yeah, and that's exactly, she softened her whole jaw.
It's like all the fascial connections or whatever between what's going on down there.
So everybody's a little different, and that's why we have so many choices.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.